Day 53 and we're on the road again heading to Bunbury to pick up my marketplace score. It's just a little after 9 o'clock. So we're detouring to avoid construction. It's a really pretty drive, but then it seems every drive is a really pretty drive.
This is Turret Forest National Park, I think is what the sign said.
Okay, I missed that sign. And we're trying something different with weight distribution just to see if it makes a difference in the towing, because we moved all that clothing and we now have clothing in the back of the van, which we didn't have before. Plus we've left some wine there. Neil's finding it's sort of a bit up and down, but we're not sure if it's just the road. So we'll see. Wow, this is unusual. We've got a 4-lane highway. Haven't run across that very often in WA.
No. Right.
Must be getting closer to civilization.
Yeah, the big smoke.
The big smoke. We're in Bunbury, down by the water.
In 300 meters. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
We've picked up our marketplace score. Very pretty. And now we're heading to Collie River, where we'll stay for the night in a caravan park.
Yes.
This is quite pretty.
We got a water thing beside you here.
Yeah, where we picked up the little carry-on suitcase, it looked like quite an affluent area.
Yeah.
Turned out there were 2 of them. I got 2 of them for 20 bucks. Such a deal.
2 affluent areas.
2 affluent areas for 20 bucks.
Here's some people with boats right by their houses here.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
That would be. It almost looks like an orchard of these trees, but they just look like normal Australian bush trees. Yeah, and it's all clean underneath them. Don't know what's going on there. Beautiful roads. Feels liking that part of it. We have again what I call an Albert Namatjira sky. Like, look, the sky out here is just beautiful, but it is at home as well. Heavily treed area along here. Makes me think of Oregon in the States. And lots of overtaking lanes. Best highway we've been on, I think. Yeah, wasn't it?
It's a great highway. Look at how wide it is. You got a paved shoulder.
Beautiful. Here's the campsite for the night. Caravan park. 36 bucks a night, so it's pretty good. Interesting different setup. We're just heading off now to the visitor center and to do some exploring. Neat looking church. I'm not sure what denomination it is, but it looks like the Greek Orthodox or something like that. We just had a few minutes at the information center and we're going to do a bit of a tourist loop to look at the dam and a couple of lakes.
We stopped in at the information center in Collie and talked to a nice young gal, and she's given us a circuit route to take in a lot of the sites, which we're attempting to do now. Boy, there's a few memorials along here from car accidents.
And lots of squiggly lines on the road, so it's obviously the local road.
Hoon Central, yeah. And that's...
Few hoons didn't make it, I guess.
And there's one behind the wheel as we speak. Wow, not really. Still on the same forest drive, going through a plantation here.
It's really moody.
It is. It's a really pretty drive. Same road, but you can see the trees are a lot older, more mature. Beautiful smell through here too, with all the pine. Sort of reminds me back of Canada going up to the cottage.
Oh yeah.
almost a strobe-like effect going through here with the sun and the trees. Very pretty. Charna decided she was slowing down a little bit because it was a little bit twisty. And there we go, farmland again. Just stopped beside the road, and this is the view. Very, very nice cattle. And there's this funny thing here. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Don't know. Very strange. Quite the lookout.
You just touch there.
Oh, that
And takes
circle.
a picture, yeah.
Yeah, again, bike paths and all sorts of stuff. Very pretty. Slow down. Look at that. Beautiful. It's pretty blowy out there. So again, we got cattle country and vineyards. Everything's lush here. Look at how green that is. Another winery over here. A little church.
So this is Gnomesville. It's quite interesting. So basically, everybody brings their gnomes, sticks their name on them, and just leaves them here. Yes? Like, there's just... Who came up with this idea? There's just gnomes everywhere. Motorcycle men's shed. It's just too funny.
This is bizarre, isn't it?
Again, the mind boggles. Like, really? It's just hard not to giggle walking along here. Here's the Spencer Family Cruise. 2013. Good Lord. Oh, here's the true beginning of Gnomesville. Over the years, there have been many differing versions as to how this wonderful village started. May this now set the record straight. The roundabout was constructed in the early 90s as a result of community concerns about the school bus stopping at the original Y junction that was here. On the roadside close to the current car park, there stood a large red gum tree with a hollow close to the ground. A local resident, Kathleen Reese, now Kelsey, saw the opportunity for this hollow to become a home for a gnome, so she simply placed one there. Another local thought this gnome home needed a name, so put up the first sign, "Done Gnoming," above the hollow. The base of the tree is still visible, even though the tree died and fell some years ago. Eventually others joined the fun and Gnomesville was born. People just keep dropping them off. Like, wow.
You know what they should do on The Amazing Race?
What should
You
they
know how
do?
they always have the gnome?
Oh, that's
They
right.
should have them come to Gnomeville.
That's right. They should. Ray and Noeline, Kaz and Al, 2023. There's a geonome. Four little gnomes from school are we.
Going.
Holy cow, that's right. We thought it was just,
Holy
no, Gnomesville Road Reserve. And it just keeps going and going. Okay, I think I've had enough of taking pictures of gnomes.
I think so.
Small town challenge. Oh, sadly, there's some broken gnomes in there. There's the school bus. Stay away, stay at home, wash hands, no COVID. When you start to stop and look at some of this stuff, it's really quite intriguing. Head down Arsup. Gnome road too long, Gnome town too far, Gnome bike too fast, Gnome no limits.
John, better get a selfie. Can you see the gnomes?
Yep, I'm still filming there. Oh, hang on, let me change this. Hold on, we're getting a selfie.
Oh, look at the fans. Kevin Campbell. Mortal friend of
The
gnomes
rooms,
and
tireless worker for the community. Bugger the garden. Let's go to Gnomeville.
Wow.
Even though you think you've had enough gnomes, you just can't help but keep looking at them. Faulkner's Bonshaw. Are those biker gnomes?
Yep. See the bottle in the hand? A can of beer. Too funny. How bizarre.
Oh, that's bizarre. We've got a Buddha in amongst the gnomes.
Wow. He's a gnome then.
Mm. That is just too neat. Oh, look at the gnome under the palm trees. No COVID. Okay, I gotta stop now. It was worth the stop just because it's so bizarre.
I'm just gonna get the food.
And there's a big gnome in Gnomeville.
Check out this one.
Oh, we got a nudie gnome here.
Over here. Check this one out.
This one here is nudie. Oh dear.
He's anatomically correct, this one.
So is this one around here. Mr. Whitey.
Oh,
Pornographic gnome.
White Willie.
Hmm.
Free Willie.
That's enough. Oh, had to do this one as well.
With the Jack Daniels.
Yep. There's the mama biker.
Yep.
Born to ride.
See the little chain?
Yep. And the
Oh gosh.
3T Tunnel Rats Bunbury reunion. Ah, Vietnam.
Oh, the tunnel rats, yeah.
Yeah, see these memorials? Isn't that neat? 20 almost made it.
Oh.
To give you an idea of the size of Gnomeville, it starts at the roundabout there, carries on, there's Tony, and way down into the fields below. This is King Jarrah. He's over 300 years old and is one of the oldest living trees still in this forest.
And King Jarrah has provided a great service to this forest by feeding and housing different wildlife over its lifetime.
Well, isn't that nice of him?
Yes.
Anything else for two, tell me?
Well, in its youth it was part of a diverse understory supporting species that stay low in the forest, like wrens and woolies.
Aw, nice guy.
It started flowering as an immature tree when it was part of the lower canopy layer.
Just think of what all this tree has seen in 300 years.
Yes. You could relate, can you, babe?
Yeah. I like his feet.
So we've gone past the King Jarrah tree, and now we're going to go to the dam. And this is a bit of a shortcut, I guess, as opposed to the paved road that we came out on. Still very nice. Again, you see vehicles and bikes and all sorts of stuff, but it is a beautiful place to do some R&R, I'd say. Get out the pushy and go for it.
It's nice they're not big.
Yeah, it gives you that feeling of sort of remoteness and stuff, and it's, I mean, it's graded well. It's not the old corrugated roads like we've had before.
This is the famous Wellington Dam mural.
It's big.
It is very big. We'll see it better. Oh yeah, up there's a viewing platform.
It's big.
We'll see it better further on. Pretty impressive. Neil, can you just move for a moment, please? Thank you. Again, pretty impressive. So this is Big Rock. Very big rock. Quite an idyllic place. Well, a little bit underwhelming. Still kind of, aren't these nice and green?
Cigarette butts.
Oh, goody. Then we should find some toilet paper soon.
That's right. Oh, we just went down and saw Big Rock, which we're probably driving through the middle of right now. Oh, there you go. Lots of rock. A bit underwhelming. I can already imagine how underwhelming Little Rock's going to be.
Little Rock might be absolutely bloody fantastic.
Yes, Arkansas is good. Again, nice little drive. Glad it's one way.
So am I.
Yeah. And this should take us up to hopefully the top lookout for the dam wall.
The dam wall?
The dam.
Okay, here's kind of nice right there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pass this over to China.
That's kind of a nice view there.
Well, yay, we found it. Little Rock. Okay, seen it.
Time to check out Long Pool. Nice little picnic spot.
Beautiful place to come on a hot summer's day.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful clear water.
It is nice, isn't it?
That's not us.
Cold water?
Be a great spot to camp. You just have your little tent there. There's nothing here that says no camping.
Not that I can see.
No. Couple in there having a great time. Good on them. We'll leave them alone.
Oh, we've just driven down to the honeymoon pool, which is down in through there. Another pool of water with people around. So, enough. The trick is to find the way out back to the road, which hopefully will be down here. Hopefully. More camping. Oh, there we go. Shellcoat Rapids, River Road.
So what do I want?
I don't know.
I think I want River Road, don't I?
I think
Back
you want
to the
River Road.
That's what we want.
I think so, yes.
Collie, Darden.
So,
Collie up soon,
I guess
because Darden up is closed.
Dardanup is closed, yes.
So back to the dam, the upper part of the dam this time. It's 8,000 square meters of painting. It's a lot of paint.
You'd have to have pretty sticky shoes to paint that.
Pretty impressive. The mural is called Reflections.
Well, we just had a protein bar, so we're ready for another hour and a half. Went to the dam, and it was pretty impressive, actually. The mural. And now we're going back up to the highway and then going to stop in at the Blue Diamond Lake, I think it's called?
Black Diamond
Black
Lake.
Diamond Lake. It's supposed to be blue, but not black. Anyway, away we go. Here comes the cyclist.
Well, this is the end of the line, but it doesn't look like a Black Diamond Lake to me. Which is supposed to be blue. Yeah, I think there was a place to pull over a little earlier. That must have been it. This is Black Diamond Lake that is supposed to be absolutely stunning for its blue water and really good swimming. Looks really clear. Don't know if we're just a little late in the day to see the amazing blue water. Bit underwhelmed. Well, I guess from here it's a little bluer.
It's a little bit nicer.
Yeah, it is nice. We're now doing part of the Mural Trail in Collie.
Collie Mural Trail.
Now I don't know if this is part of it or not, but this is neat. Western Collier's Limited Western #1 mine. Very nice. So there's about 10,000 people in Collie, which surprised me. I thought it was just a little tiny town. And there's the memorial for people who lost their lives while working in the coal fields. Wow, quite a few. Good grief. First one in 1899 and the last one in 2018. This mural's a tribute to the Collie timber industry workers who worked on both the railways and in the underground mines throughout Collie's early history. The artwork is based on historical imagery of workers known as broad axe supercutters from the early 1900s. Pretty neat.
And then the other one's on the end of the building here.
Is it? Okay. Oh, that's neat. This one is called Three Workers and it promotes the unity between working people across industry, representing the backbone of working culture in Collie. I like this one. It's different. That is so cool. The further away you are from it, the more distinct it becomes. This looks very North American Indian, Native Indian to me. It's called Beautiful Dreams. Mural of a family featured within it. Created to represent the younger generation of Collie. Reflects setting out in your own journey in life, doing it with pride and with culture and tradition close to heart. And we got the local courthouse.
Looks a bit like a church.
It does in a way.
Yeah.
That bench is lovely. And this mural is a tribute to all the servicemen and women of Collie. That one is really poignant. Rest a while and remember those who served and those who died. What a neat bench.
Well done.
Well, we fueled up Tony and we're back home, just sitting here having a couple of glasses of bubbly and just thinking how beautiful the trees look there with the end of day sun on them. They look lovely. And there's the old boy.
Yes, having had a great day with my gal, we drove all over Hell's Half Acre, and we just had a couple of pieces of fried chicken.
Actually, we got some. We fueled up Tony, and we got some at the Ample service station, and their fried chicken there looked so good. So we got a couple of pieces as an appetizer. It was beautiful.
Yeah, actually, through the trip, we found that the food, by and large, at the Roadhouse service stations have been not bad.
Yeah, which has been really
In
surprising.
fact, some of the muffins and things have been better than the bakeries.
Yeah, well, they have been actually.
They have, that's
Yeah,
what I said.
that's true.
So we're in the G'day Caravan Park in Collie, and not quite as nice as the last couple places we've been. However, we were able to de-hitch. We could do our big drive. Everything was safe. Charna's going to be able to watch Married at First Sight.
Which is really, really important because it's the final vows.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes, I'm excited.
You better make sure you tune that TV in, right?
I'm a lucky man.
It's a different, like in this caravan park, you've got like stalls. Like we could have parked the van under here or out there.
We couldn't put the aerial up.
But we couldn't put the aerial up if we had it under here, so that's why it's there. But not just that, the awning is on that side. So if we had it, yeah, it's a bit of a weird caravan park.
There's only probably 8 or so of these stalls.
Yeah.
So it's not all of them, it's just a handful of them. I don't quite understand what the rationale was.
Nope, me neither.
Or maybe they're where trees are and it's to protect your van in case of limbs falling. No, because there's down there there's big trees and there's no stalls.
Don't think so.
Never mind.
Here's my marketplace score. My carry-on, so we can take some wine to Rottnest Line with us. And bonus, there was actually 2 of them. So looky there, $20, Bunbury Marketplace. And you scoff. That's it. Yes.
Relocation day?
Day 53, I think.
Could
Correct
be.
me, it might be 54. I think it's 53.
So we drove past Bunbury. We're watching we've got a fair bit of wind blowing, so we don't want to have a catastrophe with our,
Yes, we may have to rescue it very quickly.
before it hits the
Yeah.
tarmac
It'll be
rather
a-
than sand.
Be a real choice. Do we risk the glass of bubbly or the phone?
Oh,
Mm,
yeah. Tough
don't
one.
know.
Yeah, anyways, drove through to Bunbury so Charna could pick up their marketplace purchase. And then we came up here to Collie, which is up in the hills, very nice, coal mining area.
Yeah, it
originally.
was a nice drive up here.
It was very pretty, yeah, very picturesque. So we went to the caravan park, de-hitched, and that allowed us to do all these scenic drives and things. We checked off most all the top spots in Collie today. Let me tell you.
The drive was really nice. A lot of the top spots were a bit underwhelming. The dam was beautiful.
The dam was great.
Dam was gorgeous.
Gnomeville,
I love Gnomeville.
just so quirky.
I think you should make a holiday and just fly out to Bunbury, rent a car, and just go to Gnomeville, even if that's all you do.
I said to Charna, the Amazing Race American one, they carry a gnome with them. And I thought, wouldn't it be great if one of the legs they actually came to Western Australia and had to find Gnomeville?
Yep.
So anyways.
I don't know what, it was just quirky. Like, it's just thinking about it makes me laugh.
Yes, we were giggling quite a bit.
And somebody told us about it that we talked to in some caravan park, and they said, it's a real wank, don't even bother.
It was
But
fun. It was fun.
I think it was great.
But like most small towns, they've searched for things that you must see. So the must see, the big rock, the little rock, one rock was smaller than the other rock.
But then again, in their defense, in some ways we're bad for...
We are bad.
Yeah, ho-hum, been there, done that. But just because we've done a lot of bush stuff and spent a lot of time in canyons and and seeing really
Bars,
yeah, raw,
lounges,
but
brothels.
but
No.
Neil, behave.
Oh, sorry.
But just raw nature. Going somewhere where there's a pool and there's water in it. We just go,
Yeah.
okay, that night,
But
lovely.
like Charna said, if you weren't doing those sorts of things,
It would be great.
it would be lovely.
Yeah.
And on a beautiful, warm summer's day, the pools, the lake
Yep.
would have been nice. Would have been nice.
Yeah, the lake.
Again,
Diamond Lake.
coming from Western Canada, where we have so many lakes.
Yeah, and it was the little girl at the information center said, "Oh, you must go to Diamond Lake. It's just Black Diamond Lake.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful." And it was nice, but there was one spot that we stopped where there was a young couple, and they were the only ones there, and they were just swimming in that honeymoon pools or something like that, rock pools, one of those places, and it was you could see where it would be lovely for them.
Yeah.
Because great, there was nobody else there until we came.
But apparently the water was very cold, so the shrinkage factor would be
But we
astronomical.
beat a hasty retreat so they could have it back to themselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
But nothing would happen. It's too cold.
Oh, you never know.
Uh-huh.
And apart from that,
Chicken?
Rosie's chicken. I think
Yeah.
we already talked about that.
Talk about it again.
It was really good.
Yeah, so tomorrow we are again relocating to Fremantle, and then the next day we're over to Rottnest Island. The fridge was working for the last 6 days
Fridge has
on
been
the
working.
240 volt, which was great because it wasn't
Touch
before.
wood.
And we plugged it in, and it seems to be working now. So that's a bonus for us.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
and I figured out if we keep the van, I'm going to get rid of the microwave, and where the microwave is, I'm going to put an air fryer.
Mm. Yes.
So we're still tossing up whether we keep it, downsize, what
And
we
we
do.
don't really need a shower per se, so where the shower is, I'm going to put in a teletransporter room.
Hidden among the laundry and,
Yeah.
and the hanging clothes.
Yes.
Anyway, I think that's it. We're babbling now.
We are.
Yep.
Like a brook.
Doodles.
Asta.
La vista.
Baby.
Your turn.
My turn. Okay. If you hear, that was my knee. Oh yeah, I'm going to come around the back here. And I'll do this.